Hi, I'm Dennis. Welcome to Conscious Pathways.
Hi, I'm Chris. This episode touches on something deeply human, what it means to be accepted when you've changed. We're going to explore how Rip was received by his family and townspeople after waking up to the new world.
Sometimes the hardest part of waking up is returning home. For Rip Van Winkle, it wasn't just the trees or the town that had changed. It was the people. The moment he stepped out of the forest and back into the village, he was met not with hugs or joy, but with suspicion. Washington Irving wrote, he doubted his own identity and whether he was himself or another man. In the confusion of his thoughts, he concluded that his beard must have grown long while he was asleep. And when he tried to speak with the townspeople, they didn't rush to welcome him. The children gathered around him, staring at his gray beard. The dogs barked at him as if they'd never seen him before, and when he declared who he was, the crowd laughed and shook their heads. It's painful, that moment when you've changed, grown, maybe even awakened, but the world looks at you and says, "Who are you?"
That experience isn't just Rip's, it's ours too. We've had times when we return to something familiar, a family gathering, an old friendship, even our childhood hometown, only to feel like we no longer fit. Maybe we've changed on the inside, but the people around us still expect us to play the role we used to. Sometimes it's subtle, a look, a comment, a feeling that we're speaking a new language no one else understands. Other times it's more direct. They question your new choices, your deeper values, or simply don't know what to do with the you that has emerged.
But here's the truth. Change is not a betrayal, it's a becoming. Rip was still Rip, just a wiser, weathered version. He had seen the mountains in a different light. He had awakened to a world no one else had experienced. And in time, some began to listen, the story tells us that. The old folks, by degrees, began to recollect him. The children grew quiet when he spoke, and the village came to accept his tale as strange but true.
That's the hope we hold on to. We may not always be received with open arms when we return from a personal transformation, but over time, with presence and truth, people begin to recognize the heart of who we are.
Sometimes we seek belonging from others, but what if the first belonging we need is to ourselves? What if home is not a place or a group, but the quiet assurance that we are still whole, even if the world doesn't quite understand us yet?
So here's our gentle invitation for today. Is there a part of you that's longing to be welcomed home, not by the world, but by you? Let's offer that part a seat at the table.
And as we continue this journey together, we invite you to join us next week for episode 5, where we explore what it means to begin trusting the journey, even when the path ahead still feels uncertain.
If this episode spoke to you, we'd be grateful if you take a moment to like, subscribe, or share it with someone who might need it today. Every little ripple helps.
And if you haven't already, we invite you to visit our website, where we've just launched a new feature called the Ripple Tribute. Twice a month, we honor a changemaker who has helped awaken hearts around the world, from global leaders to quiet heroes. You'll find the first tribute now at www.millionheartsmovement.com.
It's one more way we're building a community of love, awareness, and connection, one heart, one ripple at a time.
Until next time, take care and remember, you belong.